The election battleground is heating up in Tamil Nadu, and this time it's not a one-sided race. With voting on April 23rd and results on May 4th, what once looked like a comfortable win for the ruling party DMK is now turning into a tight contest. On one side, you have the man in power, M.K. Stalin, with his party, the DMK. On the other, a resurgent opposition led by Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, often known as EPS. And according to recent opinion polls, the gap between them is shrinking fast. In fact, projections suggest both alliances are hovering around the majority mark of 118 seats in a 234-member assembly. That means this election could go either way. So what's driving this sudden shift? Let's break it down simply. First, anti-incumbency. After years in power, some level of dissatisfaction is natural. About 40% of voters say they are unhappy with the current government, while around 35% still support it. That's not a massive rejection, but it's enough to make the contest competitive. Second, the comeback strategy of the AIADMK. EPS is not just positioning his party as an opposition, he's trying to present it as a strong alternative. And his plan has three main parts. 1. Contest more seats independently. This gives the party a chance to cross the majority mark on its own. 2. Build a strong alliance. The AIADMK has teamed up with parties like the Bharatiya Janata Party, Pattali Makkal Kachi, and Amma Makkal Munnetra Kazhagam. Each of these parties brings support from different communities and regions. And 3. Project leadership. EPS is directly taking on Stalin, presenting himself as an experienced and stable administrator. Now let's talk about the biggest battleground, welfare politics. The DMK government is known for its welfare schemes. But instead of opposing that model, AIADMK is copying and even expanding it. Promises include free appliances, cash support, LPG cylinders, and higher financial aid for women. So voters are now choosing not between welfare and no welfare, but between two competing welfare models. Another key factor is social and caste alliances. Different communities tend to vote differently. AIADMK is trying to rebuild its traditional support base by aligning with parties that influence specific groups. Meanwhile, DMK continues to rely on its strong, established voter base and delivery of benefits. But there's also a wild card in this election. Actor Vijay and his party TVK could impact urban and young voters. Even if they don't win many seats, they could influence close contests. So where does all this leave us? Right now, this election is not about a wave. It's about margins. Small shifts in votes, alliances holding together, and last-minute campaigning could decide the final outcome. The DMK still has the advantage of being in power, with a strong network and welfare delivery. But the AIADMK has clearly closed the gap. In simple terms, this is no longer a predictable election. It's a close fight, and in a contest like this, every single vote matters.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.